สวัสดีครับทุกคน
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ Hello Hello
Hello
Hello Hello น่าจะมีสคริปต์ขึ้นอยู่น่าจะมีสคริปต์ขึ้นแล้วเขาก็มาแล้ว
สวัสดีครับวันนี้เราจะเรียน JavaScript JavaScript เป็นภาษาคอมพิวเตอร์ที่ไม่เป็นแบบ HTML HTML จะใช้สร้างเว็บไซต์แต่
That
JavaScript
JavaScript is when you make a function
yes
JavaScript is when you make a
JavaScript จะ
function
ใช้ทำinteractability like buttons or
like
มันจะเป็นแบบ higher level logic more advanced stuff math เราจะใช้ JavaScript มากมาย alright ผมจะรอแป๊บหนึ่งแต่เราจะไป Replit นะ
I am already inside Replic's front page
good job เราจะไป Replit สร้าง account click on the create button type HTML select HTML CSS JS and click create REPL
I am in. It's a little slow. I'm in already.
good job
Okay, I'm in. Mine is a little slow. That's in.
yes HTML when loading will be a little slow you can click run to speed it up sometimes
Mine's here.
and one more time เราจะไปกด create พิมพ์ HTML HTML CSS JS และกด create REPL and once we're here we're going to go to the script.js file we can see index here style here we're going to script.js it is an empty file right now script.js this is where we will write our JavaScript
When are we? How do you make a function in JavaScript?
Functions are a little more particular, a little more advanced. We're going to do more basic stuff for now, and then we'll move on to function later.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. We'll wait a bit longer here.
My name is JP. I didn't say that earlier. Yeah.
It's not 10:30 yet. I think more people it's not jumping.
Oh, and one more time for anyone coming in now, we're at replit.com, link in chat. Need to make an account, go to create, select HTML, select HTML, CSS, JS, and click create REPL. If you've been here before, you know I will repeat that a lot.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
And one more time, when we're on Replit, you go from your index to the script.js file. It is a different file. It is for writing JavaScript. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear, Taya.
I got COVID,
Oh, no. Hope you feel better.
but I'm better. I'm better.
Good job.
But can you send the meeting to a line? Wait, do you even have line? Because I can't.
I'm not
My battery's
sure.
1%. You know, okay, so if I log out, you're just gonna have to wait for me to come back in. All right.
All right.
My battery's 1%.
All right. We'll probably still keep getting more people in here. For everyone new, we're on replit.com. Link in the chat. We'll make an account. We'll go to create, this create button here. In the search bar, we'll type HTML, select HTML, CSS, JS, and click create REPL. Oh, and I see someone has their hand raised. If you want to unmute, you can ask what question you have or type it in chat.
How do we actually use the one on click? I know that there's an on click.
That is a little advanced for us right now. But yeah, eventually I will show you all that stuff. And once you're on the REPL, go to the script.js file. And for those with their hand raised, you can unmute or put your question in the chat. Do we have to make a new replit for this class? You don't have to. I do suggest doing it. But you don't have to because our code will be in the script.js file anyways. Yeah, if you have one project you want to keep all your code in, then go ahead. But this is gonna be different stuff than the website, so. And welcome to everyone new. We're on REPL as usual. Just go to the script.js file.
I just got a new mouse. Today I'm using it on this class.
Oh, nice. All right. As people come in, I'll keep explaining the REPL thing. But for now, let me show your first line of code. Your first line of code in JavaScript will be console.logging hello world. The way to do that will be to type console spelled CONSOLE, dot like a period, log LOG. You then do left parenthesis. The left parenthesis is shift 9. This little round thing here, the left parenthesis. And then shift quotation mark. So you have this quotation mark here. And then hello space world. And now if I run this, I get in my little console down here, hello world. Go ahead and write this down. Click the run button to see hello world in the console. And if you have it working, go ahead and type done in the chat.
How do we use our iPad?
I'm done, teacher.
Good job.
I am a little bit left behind.
Okay. What problem what is your problem right now?
I can't see your screen. I can't see the
problem
your
I
coding screen.
I came
Screen's too
in
small and I can't see anything.
All right. I can make that a little bigger here. And what was your question, JP?
I am still a little left behind. So how does the log work?
Yes. Console.log is a function in JavaScript. It is a thing you can type in the JavaScript language to be able to log something to the console. Oh shoot. Okay. No annotating. I forgot to figure out how to fix that. All right. Yeah, so console.log, it just means to log to the console. The console is a developer-only side of the internet. It lets you like see errors and other things that are written. You see on REPL, it is down here. But on a website, if I were to go to make this a website, on Google, I can go right-click, inspect, go to the console, and as you can see, I have Hello World on a real website. And yes, to new people, I'll show the thing one more time. It is replit.com. Yeah, someone put the link in chat. Then you go create. Once you made the account, you go to the toolbar, you go create. You type in HTML, click on HTML, CSS, JS, and click Create REPL. And then here, what we've done is we've gone to the script.js file in our website. And we've typed in council.log hello world. And in case anyone has some error, it's probably because we misspelled something, and I have it in chat. Nope. It's not just doing this, council.logging hello world isn't super useful, I know, but it is very useful for getting information, especially later on. Oh shoot.
Mine is not showing up on the board. It's showing up on console.
Yes,
At the
that is
bottom.
correct. It should only be showing up on the council.
It's console. It says console.
Yeah, down here. If you see where my mouse is, that's where it should be showing up.
It's not, but
All right, and I don't need to just type in hello world. I can type in something like my favorite color is purple. And if I run it, I get down here in my console, my favorite color is purple. Can everyone see that?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. The console is being blocked. I can't see.
Not sure why that would be. Maybe refresh. All right. Now, yeah, thank you. But please do not annotate from now on. All right. Now let me show you how to do something very cool. You don't need to just console.log text. You can, in fact, use JavaScript as a calculator. You can use it to solve math problems for you. I'm going to do console.log and no quotation marks. I'm not doing quotation marks, just the left parenthesis. And I will type in 5 plus 5. Now, if I click run, I get 10 in my console. I get the sum of 5 and 5. JavaScript did the math for me.
Teacher, when I put in console.log and then put the parentheses and then put welcome to the game and a quotation mark and then a parentheses at the bottom, it said console is not identified.
That is probably because you misspelled council. It is CONSOLE. I'll put the line of code in the chat here. You can copy it if you want. It's probably a misspelling. If you ever have name is not identified, it's probably misspelling.
Actually, I
Type down
typed
con,
it's
it literally
actually
automatically into console. All I did is type down con, and then the word console showed up.
Yeah, that probably worked too. Shoot. Okay, one second. All right. Now, what would happen? Anyone have any guesses of what would happen if I ran this code? Console.log 15 minus 5. What number will I get?
It would get the number 10.
Yes, 10.
I did 600 plus 500 plus 39 minus 89. And it's all.
Yes, you can very much keep adding them. Here, I can even do 15 minus 5 plus 100. And I'll get 110 this time. And you can do more than just add or minus. You can do multiply. I can do 10 times 10. Times being the asterisk sign, that's shift 8. 10 times 10. Could anyone tell me what I will get when I run this 10 times 10? They post in chat. There we go, 100th. And if I run it, yep, I get 100. And I can also do math that would be much harder for us. I can do that's 23 million times 909,000. And it's going to take a second because that's a big number to calculate. Okay, I might have broken it. Okay, don't put numbers too high because you might break it, especially if you have Zoom open on. All right, and the final thing I will show you is dividing. We can do 10 divided by 10 with the slash symbol. 10 slash 10, or 10 divided by 10. And can anyone put in chat what number I will get now? 10 divided by 10. Yes, 1. And we run it, double check, and I get 1. Who knew you would come to programming class and learn math? But one thing you see is that one really cool thing about learning JavaScript is that it will teach you very advanced math. In fact, when you later go on to like algebra and stuff, you find, oh, this is easy. I already learned this in JavaScript. Oh, hey, no annotating, guys. Or just JP, I know it's you. Okay. In fact, let me show you something called variables. A variable is a lot like a variable that you will one day learn in math, which is a letter or a name denoting a number or a string in it, or like a sentence, any bit of information that you want to store away for later. You can kind of think of it as a bucket with a name tag on it. And you're telling JavaScript, okay, here's a bucket with a name, and it has a value that I want to keep for later. So to create a variable, I would type let space and then the name of my variable. Then the name will be x. X is a common variable name in math. Let x equal sign here. Let x equal 50. Make sure to put a space between the let and the x. That is very important. Otherwise, JavaScript doesn't know what you're talking about. And by doing this, what we've done is we've told JavaScript, I have a bucket named x. It has the number 50 in it. Store it away for later. I will try to grab that bucket and see what's in it later. All right, now, if I now console.log, left parenthesis, as before, console.log, x, no quotation marks, just x. You only have parentheses, there are no quotation marks. Now, quiz or question. What will happen when I press the run button? What thing will I be console.logging? Will I console.log maybe like just the letter X? Will I console.log 50? Will we get an error? That's right. People in the chat, you get the number. When I click run, I get 50. That is because I am telling JavaScript, all right, what is X? And JavaScript is telling me X is 50. Okay, so console.log 50 or whatever X is. I'll give everyone a chance to write that down. And if you got working and console.logging 50, put done in chat. All right, and any questions? Anyone having any problems? I see a couple people with their hands raised. You can now unmute if you'd like, or post in chat.
Actually, in Roman numerals, x is not equals to 50. X equals 10.
That's
Correct.
actually correct. But we're not console.logging the Roman numeral x. In fact, I can change this to asdef or happy and console.log happy. The name of the variable doesn't actually matter. It's just a placeholder. It's just a name on the bucket, not the actual value in the bucket. The reason I chose x is because if I have any older people here who've done algebra, they know that x is a very common variable in higher math. It's like the default variable. All right. I see some people have their hand raised. You can now unmute.
Teacher, can I have link of this app?
Actually, Proud, you can go first. What was your question?
When I put in let happy equals 50 and number 3, I put console.log and some parentheses and then happy and another parenthesis. At the bottom, it said console is not identified.
All right. That's okay. Go ahead and real quick, just share your screen real quick. I'll try to fix this one. Okay.
It's console
You
is
spelled
not
council wrong. It's spelled CONSOLE, not SLOE. Just swap the L and the O there. There you go. All right, I'll try to go a few more questions here. Norafat, I believe you had a question.
Can I have link?
Link to the REPL. Oh shoot. Okay. Here you go. I put it in chat. And real quick, to people who are new and are not on the Replit, I put the Replit in chat. I'll try to put it again because chat goes by quickly. We're going to Replit, click the toolbar here, click Create, type in HTML, select HTML, CSS, JS, and click Create REPL. All right, and one more, Katie8Y, you have a question?
The run button is gone, so I cannot run anything.
Try reloading. Try refreshing. That's probably it. All right. Now we will try to do one very cool thing. I'm going to see if this works. Instead of x equals 50, I'm going to try to get some user input so that anyone can come to this website and be able to do something. I'm going to type in prompt, 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 left parenthesis, quotation mark, just like we did with the console.log, left parenthesis, quotation mark, and inside the quotation marks, I'm going to write maybe what is your favorite number? And now when I run it, I get a little box that comes up. Now, can anyone see the box?
Can you just write like anything?
Yeah, you can write whatever you want. All right, and I've had times where people can't see the box. So if you can see the box that says "What is your favorite number" on like my shared screen, type in like C or something in chat. Let me know. And if you see nothing, also let me know. All right, good. But if you see here, I have a little box now. And if I type inside the box, maybe the color purple because that was the most voted color here, purple, and click OK. I now get purple in my console. That is because I have set X equal to the prompt. And the prompt basically takes the user input and gives it to X. I am basically, whatever the user has inputted, I have now put it in a bucket named X, and I am console.logging whatever is in that bucket. Because there is a chance of misspelling, I'm going to just type the whole line of code here in the chat. If it's not working, you can go ahead and just copy that code, paste it into your code. Prompt is spelled Prompt. Prompt. If you can get it working, type done in chat, and I'm going to go ahead and start answering questions here. All right, Jacob, you can unmute.
Okay, actually, I typed who's your favorite FNAF animatronic, and it showed a text box so I can answer who's your favorite FNAF animatronic.
Very good, very good. All right, Norfat, I believe your hand is still up. Let's see. Do you have a question? You may unmute.
No, I don't have some questions.
All right. BEEM, I believe that's your username. You may now unmute.
I don't have some questions.
All right. All right. Let's go. Katie8Y, you can unmute.
I tried to refresh, but the run button still didn't come back.
Huh. I will. Okay, go ahead. Do you know how to share your screen? It's the green button near the bottom.
So where is it? Okay, here it is. Share it.
Huh. Oh. Well, that seems like there's one. Do you see the run button now? Because I see one.
I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it seemed like you were just way too squished, so the run button kind of moved out of the screen. All right. I do notice one problem on your line that says console.logx. You put square brackets instead of curly braces. I'll show you. You put something like this with these square brackets. It should be curly braces, which is Shift 9 and Shift 0, left and right curly braces. All right. One more question. Proud. Go ahead, unmute.
When I put in who's your favorite character in Puppy Playtime, it shows a weird screen. I don't know what to do.
All right. I will stop my. You can go ahead and share.
It asks me something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah. It is asking you what you put in. That's perfectly correct. You can go ahead and like type something and then click enter.
Wait, my mom just closed it.
Yeah, type
I
something in
don't
the
know
box
what
and
to-
click enter.
I don't know what to put inside.
Just any text for now, just to see if it works. Your choice. Oh yeah, someone did point it out. You can go ahead and go out of that for now because let me show you. You have the variable name as happy, but you didn't change the variable name on your console.log. You can name your variable whatever you want, but you need to refer it by the same name always. So if you have it as happy up here, it should be happy down here as well. Other than that, it should work. All right, last question, Kalu's iPad. You can unmute.
So basically, hello, it's me, Taya. Hi.
Hello.
So
Okay.
basically, we have a problem. So when I try to do let x equals prompt equals what is your favorite character, blah blah
Ooh.
blah.
I see your
But
problem right now. You said prompt equals like this.
no. Let
Okay.
x equal prompt, and then the curly
Yeah, okay.
braces. You know, like the curve.
Yeah,
zero
the
thing, yeah.
parentheses.
I put a space there and then wait, and then I did it, but nothing happened. When I hit run, it says X identifier X has already been declared. I think I found the problem. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I put the let X equals 50.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing to note is that let's say I have let happy here. I cannot have let happy up here as well. You cannot make two variables of the same name. You run into problems.
Thank you. By the
Welcome.
way, I'm his brother.
Hello. All right. I promise next time I will figure out how to turn off annotations. All right. But if you've made it this far and you have it working, very good job. You have an official JavaScript site. In fact, you can go ahead and share the actual link to your replet here. Like if I were to post my link in the chat, you can all go there and then actually interact with it. Answer the little question it has. Let's go ahead and do something a little bit more complicated. If unless there's any more questions, we'll go ahead and with the remaining time, try to see if we can make a calculator. It's fine if you are not able to get it working at the end. I will just show you and try to help as many people get it correctly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and after all this, we'll keep this code up here. And I'll type in let x, x being our first number, let x equal, and then prompt, as before, prompt, left parenthesis, quotation mark, and then first number. That would be the first number we want for our calculator. We're then going to type in let y equals prompt, same thing, left parenthesis, quotation mark, and second number. You can technically put whatever you want here, but if you want to get good at English, you can do second spelled second, or you can type in Thai if you'd like it. Just Ning Song, Now we're going to go ahead and console.log, left parenthesis, no quotation mark, x plus y. I'll let everyone catch up here. And what this code should do is prompt you, like before, for a number, prompt you right immediately afterwards for a second number, and then console.log the sum, or the adding together, of those two numbers. Now, I'm curious to see if anyone in the class is advanced enough to already know the problem with this, because there is a problem that is going to happen here. It's an advanced problem. Just wonder if anyone knows. All right. Then I will show you. When I click run, I'm first going to get what is your favorite number. That doesn't matter right now, but I'll put 45 or 42 because 42 is my favorite number. And now first number. My first number will be 5. Okay. And my second number will be 9. Actually, someone does know it. There we go. And if you see here, when I click OK, I don't get 5 plus 9. I get 5 and a 9. I get 59. That is because of a very interesting topic called types. The type of thing you're getting from the prompt is called a string. A string is like a sentence. A string is any text you write. Sorry. Now, the string 5 and the string 9 cannot be added together because they're not numbers. JavaScript doesn't know what to do with two sentences and how to add them together. So what JavaScript does is it takes the two strings and puts them together and gets 59. What you want is for x and y to be numbers and to behave like numbers do and add together. So how do we turn x and y into numbers? An easy way to do that is to type x equals, in a new line right after your x equals number with a capital N, number Number, number left parenthesis x. This will basically just turn x into a number. And I'll do the same thing for y here. Y is equal to number, left parenthesis y. All I'm doing here is taking my prompt, taking the number I get from the user, I'm turning it into a number with a JavaScript thing called number, and then setting x equal to that new number. This is a little advanced, so it's okay if you don't get it or if you're not able to get it correctly. I'll help walk you through it the best I can. But now, if I run it, I get what is your favorite number again. Don't worry about that. And then first number, 5, or you know what, for the people who've been wanting this, first number 6, okay, second number 9, and I get 15. All right, that was a lot. If you were able to do it, very good job. And to everyone else, if you weren't able to do it, go ahead and put it in the chat, and I will try to go ahead and unmute you and help you through it. identifier X has already been declared. That is probably because you have in your earlier code, you had let X equals 50. I say just go ahead and delete that part of the code. It's not very useful anymore. Remember, you cannot have multiple variables with the same name. You can also just go ahead and change this variable name or like this variable name. Just make sure if you change any variable names to change any time that variable is used. And if you are done, make sure to test it out as well. Click run. I still have the favorite number thing. Number 1, number 2, and see if they add up correctly. Cannot declare a let variable X. It's probably the same problem as before, having a earlier variable like X equals 50. I say just keep your let happy, or this little prompt here. I'm going to keep the favorite number prompt. I did change the letter, the names here. Oh yeah, I would suggest actually keeping the favorite fruit or whatever thing, just for fun, and just changing the name. Might be good practice also to change names. Make sure to change the variable name and the council name down here. All right. All right. Give everyone a bit more time here to write it down. We have to the end of class to help as many people get it right as possible. If you have an error or you're still writing it down, totally fine. This is a complicated piece of code. If you have it done though, very good job. You have created a calculator in JavaScript. I can put in, or the user, anyone really who you want to show your site, can put in whatever numbers they want, and you can add them together. And if you want, if you're already done, you can try doing like other stuff here, maybe like minus or times. Or you might even want to try adding a third prompt, maybe using v as a variable. Who knows? Go wild. All right. I see Puta Porn. You have your hand up. You can unmute if you'd like, unless you already had that fixed earlier. And I'll go ahead and for a little bit here, I'll let everyone unmute themselves. Give me 1 second. And anyone who has a problem can go ahead and speak up if they'd like. Where... There we go. You can all now unmute yourselves.
Teacher, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, well, every time I click run, it will ask me who's your favorite character in Probably Playtime, and I have to answer it all over again and again, and I'm annoyed with it. So can I use the basic one that you taught us
Yeah, totally.
at the
Um,
first class?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about like your website? Um,
Talking about the code.
yeah, I would say keep the calculator part, this first number, second number. Um, but yeah, if you want to, you can take out the favorite number part. It's not actually necessary. Katie 8, you can unmute if you'd like.
Well, every time I click run, okay, it always said unexpected token, and it was the curly braces that I put around the X.
Huh. Um, oh, and to Angie, you can keep whatever code you like. You can keep the favorite part. I'm gonna put it back because I like it. Even though it's kind of redundant for the calculator, I like having it. And Katie 8, go ahead and share your screen. That seems like a complicated error.
I have some problem หนูเป็นคอมแล้วหนูไปเรียนอันนี้ไปแล้วเหรอเปล่าอันนี้คนอื่นมาแชร์สกรีนให้
Oh, okay, I see. On line 4, you have curly braces instead of parentheses. That should be a like shift 9 here, like your other ones, the C looking thing.
Teacher I have a problem
Yeah.
มันได้ยังไงมันไม่มีแบบนี้เลยไงดูมันเหมือนไม่มีอันนี้ไงแล้วมันจะ calculate ยังไงเห็นมีอยู่นะเมื่อกี้
If you have a problem, you can go ahead and share your screen or tell me the problem.
Okay
Every time I run, it said unexpected ending figure prompt expect after variable declaration.
คือต้องกด
Okay. Okay, I think I know the problem. Go ahead and share your screen.
Mr. Quinn, right now I already did the stuff, but right now stuff are not since I'm trying to do Among Us, but right now it's not working. I'm trying to add an Among Us picture. It's not working.
All right. We'll in terms of like images and stuff, like in couple weeks ago class, you can post it on the Facebook and I will get to it. Or we might have time this time. We'll see. Okay.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, I see. You have a colon right after your prompts. Here, I'll show you. I'll share my screen. Your prompt looks like this with a colon here. It should just there shouldn't be a colon. It should just be prompt and then parenthesis. What's happening is that JavaScript doesn't know why there's a colon there, and so it says I unexpected token. I do not expect that token. And Indy, I see your hand raised. What is your question?
Okay now when I was like I'm doing the calculator thing and
I can't.
it actually just only work on when I try to write it. I try to write a number and it just randomly take me to an error.
Go ahead and I'll stop share. You can share your screen and I'll try to help you through that one. I see. Okay.
เห็นได้ยังไงอ่ะเรา I think this is the best quality. Yeah.
It seems correct. I'm
The problem is like the down below it says number is not defined. So
Oh, okay. It's probably because it should be a capital N and not a lowercase n.
ไม่
I
เมื่อ
bet
กี้
that's a
เขา
problem.
ไม่เขาให้ทำอะไรก็ได้แต่ที่พี่พ่อที่พี่จะใส่รูปนะ
All right. Anyone else have any problems, questions?
No teacher
All right.
I have.
Yep.
It's the same problem. I do you said at me, but it still doesn't work.
Okay. Go ahead and share your screen if you can.
Okay. Wait. Here. It's still
All right. Can you move maybe to the left a bit so I can see your code? Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. A couple problems. It should be let x and let y equals prompt. And there shouldn't be colons after between the prompt and the left parenthesis. So like if you see here, I have let x equals prompt. Here's your code. You need to go first, let x equals prompt, and take out this extra colon here. And then same with y. Y equals prompt and take out the colon. All right.
okay.
All right. Anyone with any more last minute problems?
My picture is still not in. I put down the link, but it's still not there.
All right. Go ahead and share your screen. Could you share your screen? Oh, there we go. Oh wow, you got a lot of stuff there.
Okay, run. Hello, run. It kind of takes a while. My internet's kind of slow.
All right. I will say right now, I'm going to have to
Gonna come very
do-
soon. Okay, first number. Look, how do I type something that is a number? I'll type like. That's not a number, dude. Then
That's
I
very
type
cool.
2. Okay, then I say second number. Look, how do I don't type in number 2? Look, that's not a number either.
then why
you have
do
to
you
write
type
numbers only.
letters? Why do you type letters? Calculator.
Very good. Good job. And anyone seeing his screen, he's using something called while loops. Bit of an advanced thing. We'll definitely get to while loops. This is more like a basic class to show JavaScript, but yeah, soon we'll show you while loops, and it basically lets you just keep writing one line of code again and again. And that's a great example for when, like, whenever they don't give a number, you just keep telling them, give me a number. All right. And with that, we'll go ahead and end class today. Hope everyone had a good time. Hope everyone learned something. For kind of homework, I say just take the link of your REPL. Here, let me show you. Just take the link to your Replit and post it on Facebook. I'll be able to see your code. I'll be able to see your thing, and other people can go on and check out what you've made and use the calculator. So
Okay,
hope
my
everyone was able to learn
calculator
something,
worked.
and see you next week, same time.
Teacher, can I not use the
Bye,
calculator?
everybody. Bye-bye.
I would say I suggest taking the calculator code and putting it in a different project.
What in the world is that
Like create a new project and make a
Amazon.
calculator.
So that means
Thank you, teacher,
I
and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. First thing I did to start was I typed, who's your favorite FNAF animatronic? I certainly answered Freddy Fazbear.
Teacher, can I go?
Who knows Freddy
Yes, you may go.
Fazbear?
Bye.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Hope everyone had a good time. See you next week.
Going now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Real quick.